Hello, dear friends in Christ. First of all, we greet you all warmly and wish you a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. By God's grace and because of your support, our NGO named Recipe for Development NGO worked successfully in 2017. We will be showing God's love, sharing His good news to others, and also inviting people to our church and meetings in person and via social media.
How are you? My name is Bom Chen. I'm a president of the Recipe for Development NGO. Our NGO was established in 2012. Since then, we have been reaching out to our neighbors, showing God's love in tangible and practical ways, as well as inviting our community to participate in our activities and projects. There have been a number of projects benefiting. Some are Your Way, celebrations, Let's Give a Fire as a coal project, and Darkest Sewing project. All of these projects have been successfully completed. The Recipe for Development NGO was chosen as a top NGO from Seonggeun-Gaheng district in Ulaanbaatar city. This was as a result of the positive impact that the projects had on the community. This is an encouragement to us, same like your continued prayers and support have been. Thanks so much for all the sacrifices that you have made so that more Mongolians may learn about who Jesus is.
In cooperation with Mongolian Mission, the Recipe for Development NGO initiated and established the Light of Hutul Church here on top of the mountain at the side of our NGO. Since March 2017, 47 members have been baptized recently. Each Sabbath, church attendance is around 15 to 20 adults and another 35 to 60 Pathfinder children to come and worship their Creator God. Basketball Court Project. There is no playground or basketball court for the children and youth in this area, so our NGO built basketball court this year. As a result, many young people come to this basketball court to play together and spend their time properly. Also, through the basketball court, we could attract many youth to join our activities. In this case, there are at least 10 to 30 youth beneficiaries every day in warm season. Another project was called Celebrations. At this time, we invited Mr. Daniel Banos, an Australian psychologist, to come to Mongolia to teach Adventist health principles to 100 children. These children had a wonderful time with him and they learned healthy lifestyle principles according to Celebrations program during a week.
Hello, my name is Dan Banos. I'm here from Australia and I would like to just talk a little bit about my experience with the Recipe for Development NGO in Mongolia. I was privileged to be able to participate of the Celebrations program. On the first night, we had about 36 people learning about healthy lifestyles. Then on the second night, we have about 68 people, and then by the third night, we had over 100 people, and I don't think anybody bothered counting after that. I think that the work that has been done and that continues to be done by Bumchin and Bono and the children, Dachka, Bilgure and Burte, it's an amazing work. I really love to have participated in the Recipe for Development NGO in Mongolia. What I saw in there is an exciting work. What I saw was what I call love in action, and I'm very impressed with the work that has been done in there, and I thank God for such an opportunity. Thank you.
The children received school materials as well to help them out: stationery supplies, school bags, notebooks, and pens.
намайг мөнхөт гэдэг юм аа.
How are you? My name is Muhba. Recipe for Development NGO provided support for my children with stationery supplies for their classes. This is wonderful. That is why my children are not worrying about stationery supplies for their class anymore. I'm so happy and thankful for Recipe for Development NGO. Their help is so big and supportive for my family.
Бидний өөр хүүхдэд одоо тусдын болж бидэндээ бас их маш хэмжээний тусдын болж яваад их талархаж явдаг.
Recipe for Development NGO also gave scholarships to Husun and Togo, who are members of the Light of Hutul SDA Church.
My name is Holam. I study family psychology in Ulaanbaatar International University. In the first year, I started to attend to Recipe for Development NGO's activities since 2012. In 2017, I became first baptized member in my church. I received a scholarship from Recipe for Development NGO. How are you? My name is Togo. I am first grade student of Samyuk College. I go to Maranatha Church. I got scholarship from Recipe for Development NGO.
Хүслэж ордоо баярлаа.
Therapy evangelistic meetings by Samyuk University were organized through the Mongolian Mission invitation. Samyuk University's therapists, teachers, and students came to our church to provide a health service outreach that reached 200 people. We built a new playground with their financial support on our NGO's yard space with sunshade and basketball court. Here, there are at least 200 people benefiting and numbers are rising. Your Way Project. Recipe for Development location is on the top of a mountain. During winter time, snow is everywhere, and also minus 40 degrees in Mongolia go along with it. The roads are very slippery and severely dangerous. The number of accidents increases during this time. This is why we appeal to our community to clean and fix the road. 100 people were involved in this project. Afterwards, there was a noted decline in traffic accidents. The total amount of beneficiaries are 2,000 people. Let's Give Fire co-project happened when Hochjilinjor NGO distributed 1,000 sacks of coal and wood for fire to 100 families. For this project, we identified widows, physically impaired individuals, and poor families. This project was immensely needed and beneficial to people during harsh winter. Total beneficiaries were 400 people.
Hello, my name is Somya. I live with my mother and two sisters. I'm working in a wheelchair national association. Firstly, I knew about Recipe for Development NGO when they were distributing fire, coal, and wood. I had health issues and my family moved to UB in 2013 to be close to big governmental hospitals. When our family came here first, we were renting someone's gear. We have been living in UB for 4 years and still renting each year different families' gears. Last August, this NGO gave us a gear. Now we are living in such warm, lovely environment together. Because now we have our own gear. Especially, my family is so thankful to Recipe for Development NGO, President Bomchung and his wife teacher Bono. While we had no home to stay, they helped us so much. Now we have our own home to stay in. It makes us very happy and more appreciative. My whole family goes to this church. We will keep our faith. Thanks for all your support.
Since 2012, Recipe for Development NGO traditionally celebrated Children's Day on 1st of June. Also, we distributed gifts for children for Christmas in December. In 2017, it was our 6th year anniversary to happily celebrate Christmas with local children. Their numbers are increasing year by year. Through all these projects, we can share good news to many individuals. Through their needs being helped, their heart is more opened, which would otherwise stay closed, or they would be annoyed by someone interested in telling them who Jesus is. We would like to reach out to more people and continue with ongoing activities. Therefore, we really need a proper place to meet for a larger number of people. So we are praying for, without ceasing, to purchase an adequate place. If we purchase an adequate place, we will establish a center which will include a church, an orphanage or a children's daycare center, a Recipe for Development NGO office, training rooms for counseling, a studio, a micro-business center. With your help to purchase an adequate place for Recipe for Development NGO to grow, we will be able to reach God's vision and purpose for reaching people of our area. In 2017, we could accomplish many good projects successfully in Mongolia with your donations and support. Thank you for your genuine heart. Thank you for sacrifice to help and support God's work that He had called us to do. Sharing His good news, His love in Mongolia by Mongolians. May God bless your service for eternity.